Greetings team, this is Christopher Littlestone of lifeisaspecialoperation.com, and in today's video we are going to discuss how many pull-ups you need to be able to do to be successful in special operations. We will do this by talking about my experience and strength at different phases of my special forces career. We will discuss fitness tests and standards for all of the branches, and then we'll finish off with my recommendations. I've always been a fan of pull-ups. They're a great exercise for building your back muscles and biceps. But more importantly, a pull-up is a functional exercise that helps you get better at climbing obstacles, scaling walls, or getting onto a roof or the high ground. Some military obstacle courses even require jumping over high concrete walls between lanes of a shooting range in full kit. This requires agility and strength, both of which are improved by being good at doing pull-ups. My first experience with military pull-ups was as an ROTC cadet sent to jump school in the summer of 1993. Before each meal, we had to do 6 chin-ups. I thought this was cool and practical since I would one day need to slip away by pulling on my parachute's risers. Little did I know that pulling a riser doesn't really require any strength at all. Nonetheless, 18 chin-ups a day was easy and a good way to transition into the chow hall. At the beginning of Special Forces assessment and selection, we did pull-ups as part of the fitness test. Looking back, I'm pretty sure that I did 15 perfect form pull-ups, but to be honest, this was below average. I also remember doing the Nasty Nick obstacle course on a snowy day in January. I tried to keep my hands from freezing by climbing over some of the obstacles with clenched fists. I did this to conserve heat so that my hands were warmer and fresh for the obstacles that actually required very firm grip strength. I remember passing dozens of people during that obstacle course run because their hands froze up and they kept falling off obstacles. I tell you this as a pro tip to never let grip strength be your limiting factor. At Ranger School, we had to do 6 pull-ups as part of the Day 1 fitness test. And then every day thereafter, we always recited the Ranger Creed, then did some pull-ups before eating. I think we did 5 or 6 pull-ups. And since Ranger School is mainly rucking and patrolling, it was a good way to maintain a little upper body strength throughout the course. At Dive School, I don't remember doing pull-ups as part of the first day fitness test, but I sure remember digging deep to climb ladders and rope ladders while wearing twin 80s or a Draeger. And throughout my career, I must have fast roped 100 times with full combat gear and weapon. I mentioned fast roping because it uses similar muscles to a pull-up, but mainly it's about grip strength. During that phase of my military career, I could do 20 perfect form pull-ups, and it seemed like I was an above average climber and could hang on a bar forever. But even with that kind of strength, when wearing full combat gear, I always screamed down the rope and was just able to slow down for a soft landing and dismount. Let's move on to fitness test requirements and standards. The Marine Corps' Physical Fitness Test, or PFT, includes pull-ups. To max your pull-ups, women need to do 12 pull-ups and men need to do 23. The Navy Physical Readiness Test, or PRT, doesn't require pull-ups, but the Physical Screening Test, or PST, to be a SEAL requires pull-ups. The average is 15, the minimum is 10. To be a SWIC, the average PST pull-ups is 10, and the minimum is 6. The Air Force Fitness Test doesn't have pull-ups, but the Special Warfare Training Wing reports that candidates must pass their initial fitness test, or IFT, with a minimum of 8 pull-ups. The Army Combat Fitness Test, or ACFT, doesn't contain any pull-ups, but as I mentioned earlier, there are pull-up requirements for Special Forces and for Ranger School. Let's finish off with my recommendations for pull-up standards. As I said, when I was going through my Special Forces training, I was able to do between 15 and 20 pull-ups with perfect form when fresh. And again, I humbly say that this was adequate, but below average. On a practical level, I was a great climber. I was more agile than most and was good at climbing obstacles, trees, and walls. If I was going to start the training pipeline again, I would recommend being able to do 20 pull-ups when tired. No kipping or being silly, but slow, deliberate pull-ups. with a very short pause all the way at the top and all of the way at the bottom. Furthermore, I like the practical applications of the pull-up and would recommend practicing your form at climbing obstacles, trees, and walls, and make sure that grip strength is not your limiting factor. Okay, so there you have it, a discussion on how many pull-ups you need to be able to do for special operations training. Military training is hard and demanding, but it sucks just a little bit less if you arrive in world-class shape. If you're looking to improve your pull-up skills or prepare for a career in the military or special operations, then check out my workout program, 90-Day Pull-Up Hero. It's a deliberately designed fitness program guaranteed to help you take your pull-ups to the next level. Feel free to learn more about this workout program and the many other fitness and elite performance resources which are available for immediate download or viewing from my website, lifeisaspecialoperation.com. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to join my Life as a Special Operations team, and be sure to forward this video to a friend or family member who needs to see it. Life is a special operation. Are you ready for it?